My name is Seth Heinrichs, and my project was analyzing rap and hip hop's impact on African American culture. Just a brief introduction. The goal of this research is to highlight the effects that the genre has had on African American culture. By analyzing how hip hop serves as a vehicle for cultural transmission, we can evaluate its positive and negative effects. So the hypothesis I use, the usage of rap and hip hop has had an enormous impact on African American culture through production, lyricism, and opportunity. Oftentimes a focal point of African American culture, modern music has served as an outlet for storytelling and made a sizable effect on how African Americans are perceived. I chose this topic because I like hip hop and rap. I thought it'd be interesting to take a look at what it's done for the culture and how the culture has influenced the genre as well. So 3 main ideas to direct the discussion. Analyzing how production of music has influenced and created opportunities for African Americans, just kind of from the ground up, from the writing to the production to the studios, everything that goes into it. Main idea 2, analyzing how lyricism serves as a form of storytelling critical to the community. Kind of how that serves as an outlet for experience and narratives. And main idea 3, analyzing potential effects of the perception of African Americans from rap and hip hop music. And idea 3 is a lot larger, focusing on the implications of society. 4 research questions involved in this. The first one being, how have African Americans influenced American music? Looking at, from the start of in the 1900s, like rock and roll, blues, that kind of stuff, what elements they take from that, and as well as what elements are taken from that. Question 2, why is rap music so distinct to African American culture? Why is it such a focal point of African American culture? Question 3, how does rap influence the way African Americans' culture is viewed? And question 4, has the prominence of rap and hip hop negatively affected the African American community? Question 3 and 4 are tightly intertwined, especially with the negative implications that it holds. So research background, we had a literature review of 4 scholarly sources. The first being Rap Music as an Extension of the Black Rhetorical Tradition, Keeping It Real, by Baruti and Capano in the Western Journal of Black Studies. This source asserts that creative expressions within black music over the years have taken many forms while maintaining similar themes and uses. This source was great for understanding how culture is really woven into music from its conception, as well as how it influences culture today. Rap Music and the Poetics of Identity by Adam Crims was a book, takes a musical theory approach and concludes that rap music's production and structure contributes directly to cultural identities with unique, creative, and distinct aesthetics. So this book was a lot about the identity of what. So it was about how rap music influences identity and influences culture. The third source, The Introducing of Sampling, a comparative study and critique of hip-hop sampling techniques from the 1990s, 2000s to late 2010s to 2020s, by Rihanna K. Thomas, was a comparative study of 2 producers, Madlib and Metro Boomin, just taking live instrumentation into digital instrumentation. And then the last one, Rap Music and Its Violent Progency, America's Culture of Violence and Context by Janita W. Richardson and Kim A. Scott. This one was about question 3 and 4, just writing about what negative implications it holds. So cultural findings, it serves as a vehicle for cultural transmission. It balances timeless musical influence with modern themes to create compelling narratives and rhetoric unique to the African American community. Lyricism and storytelling are the tools in which narratives, feelings, and experiences are relayed to others through music. So what we found in the first 2 sources especially were that the African Americans can put experiences unique to themselves with themes of resistance and hope into music in hopes of sharing them to others. And then we have findings about the perceptions of African American culture. The emergence of gritty, as Smith and Scott call it, or Richardson and Scott call it, gangster rap, and the trap subgenre have violent repercussions driven by poverty and struggle. What was created to be a realistic but self-reflective style of music influenced and gave way to a classification that lacked critical thinking and valuable awareness. Because of the promotion of this music on a national and international stage through commercialization, African American culture and youth suffer from it by replicating the patterns and are demonized for it. So as a conclusion, a valuable tool for sharing experience and culture, music has the ability to broaden and change perspectives, for better or for worse. A lot of the time, early hip hop started, it was for better, it was just sharing experiences, sharing unique unique things that happen to members of the African American community. And unfortunately, what we see now with hip hop and rap music today is a lot more negative, with violence and greed and materialism. So the thesis statement is proven to be true, with clear investigations done on the musical organizations and themes in these first two sources, and the consequences spread in the fourth source. So question 1, while it wasn't the largest focal point, was still contextualized with statistics. Question 2 was answered in the first two sources as well. It's distinct because it accurately and insightfully reflects everyday struggles, problems, and challenges faced by the community while combining familiar and pronounced elements of other African American genres. So I think what's important to take from this is that hip hop music, while it is heavily influenced and rooted with other music, it also heavily influences other people and other identities. So that's my presentation. Smile.